Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.
Did you bring your certificate for nursing?
Yes, here is my certificate of nurse.
How about your nursing education?
I learned nursing through theory and practice for 3 years at Hunan Nursing School.
Can you manage English conversation?
Yes, pretty well. I have started learning English since primary school.
How is your job search one going, Janet?
I found the ideal position. I'm working for a plumbing company.
Are you serious? You studied mathematics at college for 4 years, and now you have a job working with your hands.
Plumbing work requires mathematics knowledge and creativity. I love this job.
I can see that, but I didn't know you had experience in that line of work.
I didn't, but I applied for an apprenticeship, and since I studied math, and I have a good attitude my application was accepted.
Congratulations. You do have the right attitude.
What is your great stroke?
I think I'm very good at planning. I manage my time perfectly, so that I can always get things done on time.
Why do you think you'd be a good fit for this job?
Because I'm very competent in this area.
Are you working under pressure?
Yes, I work well under pressure and find it dimly. However, I believe planning and probable management of my time can reduce tight deadlines.
Are you more a follower or a leader?
I don't try to go ahead of people and lead them. I'd rather cooperate with everybody else and get the job done by working together.
Oh, gosh, I feel everything around me is against me.
Don't take it too hard. There are some tips you should know in job hunting of 2010.
Well, I am all ears. Maybe they are helpful.
Firstly, you must always show your best to the interviewer. And secondly, try to avoid spamming through emails, because this will make the reader go crazy. The last but not the least, there is no substitute for pounding the pavement in such a digital age.
I understand what you mean, and I will not upset myself. Face it.
Good luck to us.
Hi. This is Ralph Simmons. With whom am I speaking?
This is Paula Blake, Mr. Simmons. How can I help you?
I'm hoping you can sort a few things out for me. Could you pull up my account?
Certainly, sir. Just tell me your account number, please.
How are you, Mr. Wilson? I am Tina.
Glad to meet you, Mrs. Tina.
Please have a seat. I know our employment enforcer has already given you the information about your employee contract, but I'd like to go over the main details again before signing. First, you'll be getting a monthly salary, with 1 month paid vacation after 1 year of service.
That's what I understand.
You'll be covered by our medical plan while on duty. Since you'll be middle management, you're expected to be available up to 1.5 hours past normal working hours. Any approved time over that will be paid at time and a half, which you can take as salary or time off.
Exactly my understanding.
A reasonable number of sick days will be covered by the company. Any extended illness will be covered by insurance. Have you read the other terms of the contract?
Yes, I have.
Do you have any other questions?
Just one. I noticed an item about flex time. Is that a possibility for me?
Yes, it is, but you'll have to discuss the details with your manager.
That's acceptable.
Good. Now, if you'll just sign here, you can start work in 3 days.
Mary, this company is pretty good. I really want to have an interview.
Have you made an appointment with this company?
Not yet. Do I have to?
Yes, it's very important to make an appointment before the interview.
Why?
If you go to the company without appointment, the interviewers may happen to be busy with other things, and have no time to give you an interview.
Yes, you were right.
If the interviewers are not in the company, you will go there for nothing.
Sure. Why didn't I think of that?
So you should make an appointment in advance with the company for the interview.
Then how can I make the appointment?
You could directly call the company and arrange the time and place for the interview.
Okay, I see.
If you succeed in doing that, you must attend the interview on time.
Is there anything that you are interested in?
Yes. Is this your new product this year?
Yes. It's a prototype of our new product. It has got more advantages than the second did.
When is the product going to be on the market?
It will be released next month.
So soon? It seems to be in the early stages.
We have developed new technology about it. And the new product will be a pleasure to behold.
Well, it's sounding good. I'm looking forward to that.
I've heard that you are going to call for a tender. What kind of goods would you like to buy?
Yes, we're ready to start the invitation to tender. You're well informed. We'd like to build new factory.
When do you open the tender? And where?
We intend to open the tender at first next month in Beijing.
And when is the closing date?
The time period is set on June 29th.
Could you please tell me something more about the conditions for the tender?
All right. The area of the factory buildings is around 8,000 square meters. You can read the details in the invitations which will be sent tomorrow.
Thank you for your information.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry to have taken up too much of your time.
It doesn't matter. We'll be in touch.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Could I ask some questions regarding to the social benefits?
Go ahead, please.
How long is my paid vacation every year?
You'll have 10 days paid vacation every year.
What about the insurance and housing policies?
We will provide you with life insurance, health insurance, accident insurance, housing benefits, heating allowance and transportation allowance.
How often is the bonus?
You'll be paid a bonus at the end of every year.
Do I have training opportunities?
We provide our employees with training opportunities at home and abroad.
Well, I don't have any other questions so far. I would like to think for a couple of days before I give you my final answer.
Sure, I will ask Lucy to call you in 2 days.
Okay. Thank you for your time and patience.
You're welcome.
How do you like your job here, Linda?
It's interesting. I like being an editor.
Why?
I like talking to writers. I get to meet a lot of interesting people.
I'm happy to hear that, but publishing is more than just talking to writers. It involves a lot of work, patience, and responsibility. Most of the work is boring.
I don't feel bored at all. I'm getting along with my colleagues. I will enjoy working with them. People are great in this industry.
Do you have any complaints?
No, I have no complaints. I hear there are many opportunities to move up in this company. Is that true?
Yes. You have many opportunities to grow in this company as long as you do well.
That's perfect. I will definitely do well.
Mr. Wong, I want to apologize for being late again this morning. I just can't get up in time for work.
So it seems. And what are you going to do about that?
I guess I'll have to buy a new alarm clock.
How do you think the report I wrote?
Not bad. But there is more room for improvement.
I jumped the gun.
There were some gaps in your report. Please be more thorough.
Yes, I overlooked some facts. I'll be more thorough. Could I have a word with you?
Sure, what is it?
I am disappointed with your work lately.
I'm sorry. I've been having some problems.
Excuse me, Mr. Rodriguez? Could I speak with you for a moment?
I can't just now, Susan. Could we get together this afternoon? What's it about?
Well, I'd like to talk about my new contract with you, if that's all right.
Oh, that's right. Is that time of the year, huh? That's fine. How about if we meet at 3:30 this afternoon?
Hey Ted, I saw this ad in the paper. You should take a look.
What is it?
It's for a job. It looks perfect for you.
Let's see. Wanted. Manager for up-and-coming firm. Must have good organizational skills. Experience a plus. Please contact Betty Sue. Oh, I don't know.
Come on, what have you got to lose?
What about my resume?
Here, I'll help you type one up.
Thanks, Mary. You're a real pal. I'll call now to set up an interview. Has your company been affected much by government legislation?
Yes, we have. We've had to clean up our production process a lot to meet tough government standards.
What about your use of raw materials?
Well, we've had to cut down the amount of solvents we use and we're not allowed to use lead in our products anymore.
What happens if you exceed the limits?
We try not to because you might have to pay quite a heavy fine.
Professor Wong, can I ask a few questions?
Certainly.
What is the tariff?
It's a tax levy by the government on goods imported into that country.
Why does the government levy the tariff?
Tariff provides the government with extra tax revenue.
Anything else?
Tariff raises the price at which the goods are sold in the importing country and therefore makes them less competitive with locally produced goods.
Oh, I know. Thank you, Professor Wong.
Do not mention it.
I'd like to make an appointment with Dr. Cooper. Could you arrange it for me?
Yes. Would tomorrow morning be all right with you?
Sorry, I've got a meeting from 9 to 10. What about Monday afternoon?
I'm afraid he's fully engaged. Could you make it another time? Mary Lynn's office. This is Linda.
Linda, this is David Wong.
Hi, Mr. Wong. What can I help you with?
I need to talk with Mary.
Certainly, hold on.
Thanks.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.